Hey guys, David here, and welcome to Digital Outlook. Guys, do we have a show for you today? The SEC may be down for the count. So, guys, let's get to it. So, guys, considering that we are right on the threshold of some major decisions being made with this SEC versus Ripple lawsuit by Judge Netford and Judge Torres, some major observations are being made from some really well-known legal analysts in this space. And guys, just check this article out right over here and listen to this. XRP lawsuit, legal expert exposes SEC weakness. Guys, the SEC may very well have painted themselves in the corner and are on the ropes. And I'll tell you what, this legal expert has found a big time chink in their armor. So just listen to this right down here. A recent development in the ongoing legal battle between Ripple and the SEC has shed light on a potential weakness in the SEC's argument. The case centers on allegations that Ripple, a San Francisco based financial technology company, of course, we all know that, but the wide world may not, violated securities laws by selling XRP as an unregistered security. This question was resolved in July of 2023. The case is in the remedies phase. And what was resolved, guys? Well, it was resolved that XRP is not a security. Not now, nor will it ever be. Now, of course, could there have been contracts surrounding XRP with institutional sales that may have, been designated security? Well, we're going to find out. But XRP in and of itself is not a security, and especially in the secondary market where you and I go out to buy and sell it. And that's a major, major deal. Now, listen to this. And the case is in the remedies phase, with the SEC proposing penalties for Ripple to pay for alleged violation of securities laws with institutional XRP sales. Well, here's the weakness exposed, and Fred Rispoli. You got to give it up to Fred because he has been a legal analyst on this, looking over this case and absolutely really giving the broader XRP community some absolutely amazing synopsis of what's going on. But here's something that he found out. A legal expert, Fred Rispoli, a legal expert and XRP advocate, recently commented on Ripple's motion to strike, the SEC's expert disclosure in its briefing. While surprised by the timing of the motion, Rispoli identified the SEC's failure to request a deposition for specific witnesses, which he considers a crucial omission. Depositions are formal pre-trial testimonies where witnesses answer questions under oath. This procedural step allows both parties to gather evidence and assess the credibility of witnesses before trial. Well, what's going on right now? Well, of course, Ripple is out there saying, hey, these expert witnesses at the very last minute that the SEC is throwing out there, we never had any opportunity to dispose them. And hey, are they really experts? And this is what's coming down. So, the absence of a deposition request for certain witnesses could undermine the SEC's case. Can you just imagine if a mistake, an omission like that brought their whole house of cards down? I'm telling you, wow. Especially if those witnesses were not properly identified in the initial disclosure statement. Rispoli emphasizes the significance of this oversight, highlighting its potential impact on Ripple's defense strategy. And don't kid yourself, Stuart Alderati, he has got a team looking over every little dot and tittle. And I would imagine that they picked up on this themselves. And boy, are they ever going to machine gun the SEC on it. I'll tell you what. He argues that if the SEC could not request depositions for undisclosed witnesses, it could raise questions about the admissibility of their testimony in court. He also questioned the timing, suggesting the motion would have been more effective if filed earlier in the proceedings, because that's what they're saying. The potential consequences of this delay require further examination. However, Rispoli points out that Judge Sarah Netburn, who was recently appointed to the position, would decide whether to allow Andrea Fox, the SEC's witness. Guys, this could be a big time setup for the SEC. Wow, is this amazing? Here's Mark Fagel, another really great analyst in this. My eyes rolled when I saw this as well. I didn't go back to check the original context, but if the SEC characterization is correct, the current motion is even more misplaced than I originally thought. And there's Fred. I haven't deep dived into it, but my very first thought was, why did Ripple wait so long? Really should have filed it as soon as issue came up, no later than March briefing. Also, not good for Ripple if true. It never asked for the deposition. Both sides have case law. Let's see what it says here, because I'm going to. Both sides have case law. So let's see right here. For what is appropriate for summary witnesses, and I ain't reading all that. In Arizona, which modeled after FRCP but has more stringent disclosure requirements, if Fox isn't listed in the DS, then she wouldn't be allowed in. I think that is the central weakness for the SEC, especially if Ferrante was disclosed. But I really don't get why Ripple waited so long to raise this. Well, guys, my guess is it got overlooked on a number of various platforms, and especially what's been going on in this case. And I really do think that we are going to see something big time happen with this decision. And this witness that the SEC has pulled out of the hat at the last minute, I suspect that Ripple really didn't think they were ever going to do it. And maybe that's why they didn't respond. But now that the SEC has done that, you had better believe they're going to be right on top of it. It is magic. Now, despite the questions surrounding the timing, Rispoli's comments suggest a potential avenue for Ripple's defense. If the SEC failed to request depositions for undisclosed witnesses, it could create a significant hurdle for its case. Judge Netburn may be compelled to consider excluding such testimony if it violates established procedures. And this development offers hope for Ripple as it seeks to defend itself against the SEC's accusations. The legal battle continues to unfold with all parties awaiting the court's decision on penalties. They are still at loggerheads on an appropriate penalty, but a legal expert believes the case will end with Ripple parting with only $100 million. This $2 billion, come on, it's absolutely insane when you consider that nobody was harmed, no disgorgement, no interest, and all of that. And the penalty side, look, come on. Most of these people that Ripple was selling to were outside the jurisdiction of the SEC, and they're not going to be penalized for that. So I agree the penalty is nowhere near $2 billion, but sure, it could be $100 million. I think if that happens, guys, Ripple will cough that up just like that. They paid over $200 million fighting it. I think that they would say, okay, look, if we were to push this all the way to the Supreme Court, that could cost us maybe another $300, $400, $500 million, $500 million. Let's just pay the $100 million and be done. And guys, I think that's exactly what's going to come down, and I think it could happen really, really fast, or a lot sooner than most people are thinking. Now, guys, I want you to take a look at this article right here. XRP analyst believes the rise of XRP to come from the East after repeated failure of the West, leading to fall of U.S. hegemony. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. Every single solitary bull run where XRP has absolutely gone just absolutely to the stratosphere has come out of the Southeast Asia, out of primarily South Korea, and of course, Japan. And the thing is this, back in 2017, when it had that meteoric rise, literally from 0.006 to 384, get this, it was only listed on one U.S. exchange. That's right, it was Poloniex. Most of that volume came out of Southeast Asia. In 2021, when it went from 17.48 cents to $1.97, a 1,200% return in, like I say, just 4 months. That was amazing. And with a freshly minted SEC lawsuit on it. Guys, it was only listed on Uphold in the United States. And where did the volume come from? Came from Southeast Asia. So just listen to this. Despite the recent market dip, longtime holders and seasoned analysts are preparing for the inevitable upward market trajectory. In particular, one specific XRP holder expects the epicenter of XRP's ascent to begin from Asia. He says that while the Western financial elite steadily accumulate XRP, mainstream awareness lags, making sure that the masses are left behind. Guys, have we not been saying that for how long on this channel? Practically from the day we started, how most people are totally oblivious to what's really changing in the wide world financially and the impacts that it is going to have on their lives and the potential opportunities that it represents, and probably for generations. I kid you not, most are oblivious. Now, left behind, unaware of what's coming next. After all, what is coming next will be a cosmic boost for XRP, and the elite will make sure to minimize the presence of non-elites. As his reasoning behind the cause of Asia being the cause of XRP's final rising, he marks that the latest partnership unveiled by Ripple. Thus, he says the confirmation of XRP's journey beginning in Asia signifies a pivotal shift in global financial dynamics. While Western entities like the U.S., the International Monetary Fund, and World Bank are endorsing XRP's rise, they are still downplaying their involvement in the process to strategically benefit from its growth. Guys, they're keeping most people in the absolute dark. Now, the thing is this, they're not literally burying it, because you can go on the IMF's website. You can take the U.S. Federal Reserve, the World Bank, and you can find all the white papers and the PDFs there, and you can read it. It's right there to see and written right between the lines. I'll tell you what. So they're not totally hiding it, but guys, they are not out there really discussing it in an open forum. That's for sure. Now, adding on, he says that about 50 billion XRP in escrow, the eventual allocation to the IMF aims to revitalize the financial system. More so, this move challenges the dominance of the US dollar and marks a shift away from Western hegemony. He expects this shift to disrupt established financial infrastructures like SWIFT. And what does SWIFT stand for? Society for World Interbank Financial Transfers. And guys, it is anything but SWIFT, that's for sure. And Ripple, literally XRP, and the XRP ledger puts cross-border payments, puts SWIFT to shame. When you consider the speed that's involved, it's amazing. Now, moving on, he highlights Ripple's market tactics and sheds light on market suppression strategies that are caused by the ongoing case with the SEC. Ultimately, it seems that despite the external efforts to stabilize XRP's price, the potential for retail investors to influence market movements remains strong. Indeed, it looks like there are complexities surrounding XRP caused mostly by, get this, external factors, with U.S. power plays hindering the growth of XRP. It looks like the XRP price boom will be led from the east, instead leading to an epic shift in financial dynamics soon. And guys, we have seen it happen in every single solitary bull run from 2017, before that, 2021, and guys, it is more than likely we could see it in this one. I'll tell you what, when you get information like that, and we see what's going on with this lawsuit and everything that's happening there, and by the way, guys, something that I wanted to share here, and I actually ended up closing the windows, I'm going to reopen them here, is hey, we're going to, and I'm going to say XRP Vegas, just check this out. So guys, here it is, XRP Vegas, the largest XRP conference in the wide world, May 3rd and 4th, 2024. So that's Friday and Saturday. And guys, we are absolutely looking forward to it. I've had people reach out to me in this community that they're going to be there. We're meeting up with some great folks, even starting Thursday night. It is going to be something else. Guys, I'll tell you what, Judy and I are going to be taking a lot of shorts while we're out there. For those of you that can't attend, hey, we're going to get some really great clips, and hopefully we'll be able to connect with a bunch of your influencers that you really like out there, not just yours truly, but of course other ones out there too, just so they can reach out to the community and say at least a great hello and all that kind of stuff. And so guys, if you're there, by the way, you feel absolutely free. You see Judy and I walking around, or, you know, sitting down having a coffee, or maybe having some, you have, even if we're eating, you just come up and say, hey guys, da 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 da. We will be so excited to meet you. Now guys, if you're not able to attend XRP Vegas, I want to point this out right here. There is the Quantum Summit Conference on June 8th and 9th, 2024 in Cape Canaveral, Florida. And guys, look it, we have got a lot of amazing speakers that are going to be out there. And there's XRP Lion, Jake Claver, like I say. And look, we really love Vandal and Verson. They are amazing guys. Molly Elmore's going to be there. I'm going to be there. You got a lot of other speakers going to be there, and on a ton of topics. And so guys, if you can't make it out to XRP Vegas, get out there and check out the Quantum Summit Conference in Cape Canaveral, Florida, June 8th and June 9th. It is going to be something else. Guys, I am just so excited what's happening in this space. I'm sure you are too. So many things going on, and some big players that are going to be there. And when you see all this stuff going on, guys, for me, I'll tell you what, it just reinforces my confidence, my belief in what we're going to see down the road in the future. And I tell you what, the way I see things unfolding and the speed at which they're unfolding is truly phenomenal. We are literally on a shift, like even these elites say, the fourth industrial revolution. And guys, I genuinely believe it will represent at one point one of the greatest wealth transfers in the history of mankind. And I'll tell you what, I do not want to miss it, and for sure I don't want you missing it. So guys, just buckle up, because we got an amazing ride ahead. So guys, the last thing that you want is to be sitting on the sidelines when this space literally takes off. And that is why it is so vitally important that you get your plan in place. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally, one-on-one, for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com, and we'll get y'all booked in. So guys, I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video, and as always, it's not financial advice, it's just my 2 cents. Hit the like and subscribe, drop your comments right down there in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next one.